Welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now today I'm going to talk about the Klansman witness, C4. A witness you've heard me say is surrounded by enough dopey stories because some of the things I've heard about him, right, I thought this is unbelievable. I can't even repeat some of them things there. Not even a show, not even at the wildest movies I've ever heard anything like this. A witness that is so extraordinary, we have to now tear up the book, tear up the manual, tear up the guidelines that we think we did have and think we know, right, how to deal with the gang cases. And we have to go start fresh using the blueprint laid down by C4. This is a bold statement I'm going to make right now. The greatest undercover agent we've seen in any trial, in any case where a major gang is a Klansman member. The Klansman member that is currently on the stand, C4. Let me explain. You've heard me say the only way we're going to bring down these gangs is to infiltrate them. You've heard me say the police need to infiltrate them. We've seen that all the time. We see that in a show, we see that in a real life. We see Uncle Sam do it all the time, we see the British do it all the time. A police officer pretending to be a gang member, meanwhile collecting information. That is normal procedure. That's what I was expecting. C4 go one step above that. This is a gang member who turned on his gang, approached the security forces, tell them say, right, the gang I get too vicious, too much people are go dead, we can help you destroy them. The police force say, a joke thing, you're depend. C4 tell the police say, black man still a contact me, still a send out orders. The police were so confident. So which part of them like a black man, him can't send the orders, they rejected the witness. Him could have kissed him teeth and go about him life, but instead, he was persistent. And you know it got already. Right. Fortune favors the brave. Black man himself called the witness C4 right in the presence of the police, confirming it's a real thing him that talk. Let me talk about that before I'm going further. You know what that tell me? Even the security forces are completely unaware of just how much links man have in a prison. Because black man was given special treatment. Black man never get locked up in a general cell with the rest of the 87s. He was in a quote-unquote secure location where they were convinced him can't make not one phone call. And black man defeated their system. So that means the police that road confident, so don't worry, we have him under lock and key, them time they're done, I send out orders to kill much people. The powers that be must clean up the jail system and get out all warders or whoever and get phones to these people. But everything, you know what I'm saying, blessing in disguise, it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. It was that move will make the special police them start work with the witness. But it not start there so. This is where I say this witness C4, right, is the greatest undercover agent we've seen, right, at least what we know about. Because I'm sure people might do something similar, but nobody has ever done it at this level. We're talking Klansman. We're talking the biggest trial in history. Nobody has ever done it at this level. This is the biggest young trial in Jamaican history. That means a C4 is the biggest witness and the biggest undercover agent in Jamaican history. This witness, initially, Klansman did think say police are hunting him. Klansman did think say police, right, a search for him and then can't find him. Then he just disappear and them still say him there behind bars. Remember, he approached the police on his own accord. When that dropped into the courthouse, me say all of the man them head drop, them can't believe it. You see, after him confirmed to the police, them say he was who he say he was. Right. Instead of just disappearing from the witness protection program immediately, he proceeded to still go up an operation. He remained in the gang, met the police them know say me can get a whole heap of weapons and give first-hand intel on operations were going to take place. He would even travel in the vehicles with the Klansman them as them go up on them shootings. They would be intercepted by the police. Police would mash up the man them in the car. Except him. Remember me telling you say Klansman originally believed say him did get catch under prison and a 3 months come out, make him a testify now. I'm telling you that was not the case. You know why they believe that? Because after we tell him say operation take place, man get wet up, him not dead, So because him not dead and then we see him again, them things say, oh, them hold on upon him and 3 months come on road, him attack. Not knowing say he was working with CTAC already. He would be very scarce for enough of the man them. In the gang them can't see him. Him tell them say police want him, so them can't linger around, so him have to disappear now and then, Them I think say, alright, because because I'm ranked in the gang, them I think so well, that's believable. Not knowing again, he was already working with CTAC on his own accord. He would pick up guns from black man them, from mama them, from 87s and carry it go give the police them. I want you to understand what you're dealing with. Imagine somebody take Klansman gun, go put it in the hands of police. See, the reason why him could do that is because I am ranking at the gang. Him there right beside black man with mama, right? Me say city push that jail. So unlike the 87s them who have to explain every single move they make with every single gun, and them have to go through him and go through him and go through him. All him have to do is just link black man and say, yo, say me need this, and black man just say, yeah man, deal with it. Just like that, he would get the guns and then immediately go give it to CTAC. I want to understand the risk this witness put himself in without trying to get out of jail. Now you realize he is the most hated individual, right, in clans history, especially the black man faction of clans. There is even them enemies not as despised as C4. And now it make perfect sense to me why some of my sources them were so confident that the trial was going to be a slam dunk. I tell them say it should be a slam dunk. I've been hearing say wait and see man, wait and see, because I've been telling some of my link them say right, based on how I see which say Wilson go on, right, I joke to on the depon and they can't solve nothing. Right, look how barely manage to deal with the Chense Wilson. Barely. I don't want to take on Klansman. Man I laugh and I say we will see. No me see why they were so confident. This is the witness of all witnesses. As me say, you can form your own opinion, especially now that him say certain things about your favorite artist, right? Especially because I know people go say, yeah, but it no matter, him still was a Klansman. Sure, you can say what you want to say, but you go do it now. You go do it or show me anybody where you know that would ever even do something like this. People at Jamaica think about it. CTAC, a specialist unit, right, were so amazed by what this witness are telling them. That's them actually go upon certain operations. C4 carry CTAC in a Klansman territory so CTAC can see it with them own 2 eyes. And C4 I tell them say, right, tell the Klansman them say, I'm a relative man. And again, remember him rank, so the 87 is not question him. When somebody of that level in a clan so still say, I'm a brother, I'm a cousin, I'm an uncle, you're not debated. You see them don't even trust each other. If a 87 just carry strange man that place and make strangers say exchange of weapons and ammunition, right, Klansman would approve him. But C4 begin at the system. Members of CTAC for the first time were able to witness Klansman transactions in a real life with them own 2 eyes. C4 carry them, right, go show them. I think Jamaica fully understand what take place here so. Maybe years down the road, some local Silicon Valley kid from foreign will go run to Jamaica go make a documentary about it, and then people are going to say, wow, this is amazing. Now I want you to understand, when time I say is either them can do it or them don't want to do it. When I say them, I talk about people at the very top, because I know there are police officers who would love to carry out more operations like this. Whether them do the undercover work or them work with somebody who is a part of a gang. Bigger heads them need to make the call. I'm not surprised it's a unit like CTAC take this on. There's only 2 or 3 units in Jamaica who could have done this, and CTAC is one of them. Now say, we don't hesitate, right, to call out the police force, the JSF, for them gimmicks and them foolishness, right, but we have to give credit where credit is due, especially the DCP, Fitz Bailey and his team at CTAC, because they are the unit that worked with the witness while he was doing thing and also protect him. Have to give credit where credit is due. Extraordinary work from the team at CTAC. But Mr. Fitz Bailey, may I have to ask the question, why we don't see things like this more often? I'm sure not me alone, I wonder that. This type of thing, this type of operation is the only way we're gonna bring down the gangs in Jamaica. The only way. Remember, Uncle Sam with all him resources. Uncle Sam can tap phone, do this, use and use that, and all technology in the world. Them could not bring down John Gotti without the help of Sammy the Bull. And while we know, say, enough police in the JCF, the business nothing about Jamaica, right? Them only care about them hungry belly. We know there are also officers with tech, right? Crime fighting serious and are ready and willing, right, to take part in a certain risky operations if we can get results. So why we not see it more often? We have to ask the question. You see, C4 has now raised the standard. Now the Jamaican people know what is capable. Now we know what can be done, and it was done by a Klansman. The greatest undercover agent we've seen is a Klansman. When it should be Constable so and so, Detective so and so, Sergeant so and so. I've confirmed it. C4 is not a police plant. He's not a police officer, right, who go join clans, and that's how it work. You can go join clans and get to the rank and them system there. C4 was an out and out gang member. He was holding down a normal job, he was under the radar, police never even know, say, right, he was a Klansman much less that big in the system. That's one of the reasons why black man keep him so close, and also because of the strategy them when lad bring in, because Klansman was most about the violence. C4 was trying to bring in the money side of it. But him and black man couldn't see eye to eye. Black man was all about the murders. Black man want kill everything, want move. As soon as there's a dispute, kill. If C4 say so this not happen, get rid of him. Say so and so, get rid of him. Want to get rid of him. Everybody for dead. Enough people who never even have nothing to do with the badness. And enough of the people them who are dead are people who C4 would have grew up with. Remember, enough of the man in on the trial not even realize that C4 saved them life, because if him never make police scrape them up, black man that kill them too. Man they on trial now who is named they on the list who them fi dead, right? And him they on trial because of black man. But them feel upset and betrayed. Because as me say, C4 still go on operation them, and the whole time them things them wanted. At one point them things them dead. Then them things all alright him they behind bars. Right, and we not go hear from him again, that's why we can't hear from him. The whole time C4 was working with CTAC. Give this man one of the brown suit them, right, with the soup them wear. This man has done more for crime fighting than enough soup. This is extraordinary. As me say, somebody store them surrounding this witness. I say, oh, I dope store them, yeah. I can't even tell people them something, yeah. Right? I didn't know all the details, but some of the things, just the few little things I meet here, I was saying, I can't even say this. Because who I go buy? Imagine before the trial, I drop a video and I say, there's a Klansman, right? One of the highest ranking Klansman, go to the police and his own accord. They never even know about him because he have a normal job, look like a normal youth, right? Him have a reputation in the street as a shooter, right? Then after police realized that him had the real deal, he carried on his operations inside a Klansman, collect gun from Klansman, give police, go up on operation with Klansman, police, I watch them the whole time, turn up, kill Klansman and left him alone. If they tell them things that they say, they make up things to get views. When they say no, this is a bridge too far even for Serpi. I mean, it's one thing to make up things about scammers and artists, but you really are trying to tell me that this take place in a Jamaica in a real life? I'm glad C4 survive for talk. I'm glad me get to witness this. I'm going to be honest, I'm glad me alive to witness something like this. Because things like this give me a little spark of hope. When people say Jamaica don't find there's no hope, things like this light the flame or throw a little gas upon the flame. People can say, well, me no business my Klansman in figure, so what would you rather? C4 did get locked up and get 100 years because he was a senior member of the gang, right? Or, police take him out and then the rest of them, all of the man them on trial now would have still up on the streets and lit young people left, right and center. This is real redemption, right? As I said to a member of the PIA. What C4 is doing, when people talk about, criminals need to be rehabilitated, right? This is real. This writer so is worth more than 30 years behind bars. Ask me would I rather a gang member the 30 years behind bars or bring down him own gang, but take bring down him own gang any day. People talk about paying back debt to society. C4 has paid back him debt to society. 87 get catch and go to jail for 10-20 years and come back a road. That's not pay back the debt to society. Right. That's called getting free food and accommodation for 20 years. Very few real gunmen get reformed. They go back a road and go do the same thing them do. Don't even bother talk about Apex 87s. Some get reformed, right? Look at small one them. Right? But Apex 87s, there's no reformation for them. They go right back to the badness. Ask Dog Paw. If you're a criminal and you say, you know what, I want to make amends for the wrongs me do, right? Actually save some lives. Actually get other 87s. Get it done off of the streets. That's a real redemption. That's a real payback debt to society. Anyway, I'm going to keep my eye on the trial. I have a feeling it'll get even spookier. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know. More life. Ultra squad, stay circling. Bless.